In this video, I wanted to explain calories and macros a little bit more. It's probably one of the questions I get most at. Does it matter what split you have, when you have it, etc, etc. So, normally in a dieting phase, you will have a daily calorie amount. So for this purpose, we're going with 1500 calories per day. Now, if you want, you can work on a weekly target. So that would be 10,500 in a week. And then say you like to go out on the weekends, or you liked a little bit more food, a couple more drinks, you could change the way that you split your calories up. So rather than having 1500 a day, you could do 5 days, so Monday to Friday at 1200 calories, and then you could do 2 days at 2250 calories. So that is a decent amount of food or drinks or whatever you'd like to do at the weekend. So you can still enjoy days out, meals out, nights out, whatever you want. Obviously still sticking to this weekly target. So your calories, you can split them up however you want. This is just obviously one example. Second is protein. Now this will be a daily target and it needs to stay a daily target. I've mentioned previously that you cannot store protein in your body. You need to have it regular throughout the day. Take your protein target and split it into 3 or 4 meals. 3 would be ideal, 4 would be perfect, but obviously depending on your calories, you're probably not going to have enough to get 4 meals in. So 3 meals is absolutely fine. Aiming for about 25 grams of protein in those 3 meals. And just remember, it's not a weekly target. You cannot make that up at the end of the week if you've fallen short. It needs to be a daily thing. So look where you are and then just start looking at increasing that as you go along. Carbohydrates, no target whatsoever. Just down to personal preference. Some people prefer a little bit more carbohydrates. Some people prefer to drop them a little bit lower in a dieting phase. Again, doesn't really matter. It's just personal preference. Fat. Now there is no target. However, the minimum you want to be having is 0.5 to 1 gram per kilogram of body weight. Now, this is because fat is responsible for some hormone functions, and there are also some vitamins that are fat soluble. So that's A, D, E, and K. So you need an amount of fat in your diet, and sticking to around that range would be perfect. Now, do these affect your weight loss? No. So when calories and protein are staying at those targets, what you do with the carbohydrates and the fats doesn't really matter at all. In a dieting phase, you want to be making sure you get enough fibre. 1, for digestion, and 2, it'll fill you up and keep you fuller a little bit longer. Now, the government guidelines on this are 25 to 30 grams per day. Now, if you start tracking in MyFitnessPal and you look and you see you're only on 15 grams per day, which a lot of people tend to start off on, then don't go to 30 grams overnight. That will give you a lot of bloating, a lot of discomfort, and a lot of water retention as well. So bring it up slowly. So if you are at 15 grams, try and bring it up to 20 for a week. See how you feel. Do you have bloating? How are you feeling in your body? The bloating is absolutely normal. Obviously, just your body getting used to that extra fibre. Slowly bring it up over time. Don't go from one extreme to the other. But once you've got that 25 to 30 grams per day, then obviously you want to keep it there. There will be no bloating anymore, and obviously your body will be used to it. So slowly bring that up over time. Water intake. Everyone says, I struggle to get water in, I can't drink as much as I need. Now, I think that's because some people don't include the things that you can include as a water intake. So you can include tea, coffee, cordial, sugar-free soft drinks, and flavoured water as well. So it's not just pure plain water, which a lot of people think that it is. Now, these drinks are predominantly water. If you're looking at things like juice, then obviously it's not water-based. So anything that is water-based, those you can add into your 2 litres a day. So 2 litres a day is a good place to start. However, it is recommended that you have a 1 litre per 25 kilograms of body weight. Again, if you're not at this point, slowly bring it up over time. Track what you're having each day. use measurable glasses or jugs or, you know, things like that, so you can kind of tell what you're having and slowly bring it up over time. Then alongside the 2 litres or your 1 litre per 25 kg, you want to drink more in the hot weather. If you're not drinking enough, your body will then retain that water. So then you'll have a lot of water retention, you'll look heavier on the scales because your body doesn't think it's going to get enough, so it's holding on to that water. So make sure you're drinking extra, especially in hot weather, if you go on holiday, etc. Then on training days, so if you're at the gym and you sweat a lot when you are training or at home, make sure again you're drinking that little bit more extra water. So whatever you drink during that training session, don't count into your 2 litres. Have that on top of it. And especially if you do sweat a lot, you might want to replace some electrolytes as well, but give me a shout if you need any help with that. So start at 2 litres, progress up if you need to, depending on your body weight, and then obviously make sure you're including the right types of drinks as part of your water intake for the day. Now, these are just guidelines. Obviously, I cannot be person specific with everyone because calorie and protein targets are based on your current weight, your training, your goals, and are very, very person specific. However, if after watching this video you're still struggling a little bit, you're not sure where you should be, then feel free to drop me a message and I will be happy to give you your calories, your protein, your fat targets, because like I said, fibre is pretty much the same for everyone. Water, again, is based on your body weight, but 2 litres a day is good to start with. So hope this video helps. If you've got any questions, just drop them below. If you're really struggling, you've got no clue what I've just spoken about, send me a message. I will be happy to work all this out for you.